Ladies, how you can cook something up, tacos, in 10 minutes to get the protein you need, to get the calories you need, but to also avoid being bloated and learning that it all comes down to the sodium, the carbs that you're consuming. The lower the sodium, the better. The less water retention, the less salt you're holding on to. That is the goal. We're gonna make this short and simple. I'm gonna show you guys how to cook up some tacos because I love tacos. I can eat tacos every day. I don't know about you, but corn tortilla tacos, they're lean. You only have 90 calories in 2 tortillas. So if you want to eat 4 tacos, that's 180 calories from just the tortillas. And that's about 40 grams of protein. So if some of you, I know some of you can eat 3 to 4 tacos. I can eat 4 tacos. If you guys can eat tacos every day, eat tacos every day with corn tortillas. Lean. It's a lean way to get your calories in, and then you just change up your meats. Today I'm cooking carne asada, but you can do shrimp, you can do chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, whatever. All of them carrying lower sodium, but it starts with the carbs carrying low sodium. That's where you guys are gonna get bloated in those breads that carry higher sodium. And using avocados, I know you girls love your avocados for more potassium in your guys' plates. Now, depending on how well you like your meat cooked, shouldn't take too long. But like I said, I like my stove on high, so we get it moving faster, and I just pay attention to it. And I like mine extra crispy, so really hard to burn carne asada and it tastes well. So honestly, just go for the high pan. Look at this. Don't try this at home if you're not good at it, because then your steak's gonna be all over the place. You guys sticking to whole foods, eating in a caloric maintenance, and keeping your protein high, you're gonna love the way you progress in the gains. How do you think these models do it? That gotta stay lean. That can't go over certain measurements on their waist, or their stomach, or their shoulders, legs, but their glutes. They can grow their glutes and they can stay lean and they can improve their body composition by growing their glutes. That's how these girls do it. That's how these models do it in LA. And you guys have seen me take multiple through 12-week booty series, and they look phenomenal at the end. This is the seasoning I'll be using today for my carne asada. Delicious. Now, you'll throw your tortillas on the flat pan. I have it on high, waiting for this pan to heat up, and you'll start seeing the bubbles, and you'll just flip them. Yeah, like that. Flip them. And they get nice and crispy pretty quick. This will take like a minute once the pan's hot. So, such an easy way for you guys to get your calories in, get lean calories in, high protein. If you need to eat 3 tacos, eat 3 tacos, eat 4 tacos. However many calories you want to get in this one sitting, do it. I know you guys, the biggest fear you have is gaining unwanted fat or getting bloated when you're trying to eat for glute growth. You want to stay as lean as possible. You want to improve your body composition. So what I can tell you is something like a great example of tortillas, bread, corn versus flour, less sodium, finding those carbs that carry the less sodium, finding those non-processed carbs, the whole foods, potatoes, corn, beans, rice, quinoa, obviously. I don't know, not everybody loves quinoa, but I'm going off of the delicious, the plates that you can make delicious. Sweet potatoes as well. Sweet potatoes are really good for potassium as well to help with your bloatiness. Another one I love to do for sweet potato, and I will make a video on this, is putting a sliver of peanut butter. So good. So you'll grab the potato, you'll put it in like a bag like this that you get for avocados, and you'll wrap it up, you know, tie a knot so it has some air. And before you do that though, you're gonna stab the potato with a fork, just a ton of times, all around the potato. Put it in there, cook it for a potato for about 1 to 2 minutes to where it's soft. Get it out, cut it down the middle, put a sliver of peanut butter, so good. The fun part, the easy part, because everything's cooked. So when it comes to the taco, you want about 2 ounces on each taco. 2 ounces of meat. So the goal is to get 4 to 5 ounces, which will then equal 20 to 25 grams of protein, just depending on your meat. But I would just fill up the taco, and that's gonna tell you you're around 2 to 3 ounces on each taco. That's a good amount of meat right there. This is gonna be at least 25 grams of protein, okay? Then you got your avocado. I know you girls love your avocado. Whether you use avocado or you want some guac. If you need some extra calories, go the guac route. Why not? We'll throw some avocado on here. Toppings is just a couple extra minutes, but you've seen how fast this has been. It's such an easy meal to cook. It's lean, it gets the calories you need, it gets the clean carbs you need, the whole foods that I tell you to eat. Eating whole foods is how you're going to minimize the amount of fat that comes with your glute gains, trying to stay as lean as possible. That is how my clients do it. These models that you guys see transform in 12 weeks. The only way they do that is by finding a healthy relationship with food. It might take a little bit for me to get that in them. But once they figure it out and they find what they can stick to and what they will actually be consistent with, that's when they start seeing the best progress. Those are the best booty transformations, or the ones that find something that's sustainable to them. Because everyone's different. You're not, I'm telling you, if you think you're just gonna eat salads and pink salmon and nuts, it's just not, that's not sustainable. That's not how you're gonna grow your muscle. You need enough protein and calories every day. And it's finding foods that you love, but it's finding a way to consume calories and protein consistently, the amount you need to grow, while loving the way you progress with your muscle gains. And not obviously getting too fat or gaining too much unwanted fat and seeing yourself bloat up or get bulky. It's like, once you find what works for you, just stick with that and run with it. Now you know what foods work best for your body and how you love the way your body reacts to these foods. That's what it's about, and that's what these girls have to figure out. It's going through the process. You might get to a point where you gotta change your diet because you're not liking the way you're putting on weight with your gains. And then you find out, okay, let's start back from scratch and let's go look for the healthiest foods. But now, so we got the cheese, we got the avocado, we got the lettuce, adding some calories here, and I love my hot sauce on my tacos. Oh, these look so delicious. But look at this, who cannot eat tacos every day? You're lying if you say you can't. Unless you're just a hater to the Mexican culture. Oh my God, that is so good. I'm not even the best cook. I'm not. You guys can do better than me. And these are still so delicious. Keep it simple. Start with just corn tortilla tacos. You saw it took me 10 minutes to cook that. And I got the protein and the calories that I need for a solid lunch to get at least 500 to 600 calories, depending on how much toppings I want. And the protein I need, 20 to 25 grams. That's a good meal. If you can do that every day, do it every day. Find what you will actually stick to. Find what's consistent for you to eat whole foods, to eat the amount of calories and protein you need, because that's the only way you're gonna grow. That is 85% of your glute growth. You gotta find a healthy relationship with foods. Comment any other foods you guys would like me to cook, where they're clean, high protein, something fast and efficient that you can grab and go that doesn't take 30 to 40 minutes. Now, I will be coming out with some dinner plates that maybe take a little longer, but you will have some time if you're cooking for your family or just for yourself. So comment any foods you guys would like me to make, and then stay tuned for next week's video. Me and Jess, who's in my booty series right now, we're gonna take you guys through an at-home workout. She's in week 5. She's already seen inch growth. So to end week 5, her hip thrusts have gone from 115 to 205. She's killing it. She's consistent 2 to 3 times a week. She's eating the protein, the carbs, the calories that she needs for the glutes to grow. And we're gonna show you guys an at-home routine next week. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys then. Peace.